Okay, so this is the reed I started last week, and I haven't touched it since. I just did an initial rough scrape, and it really needs a little more refining to get it to play a little more comfortably. But one question I get a lot is, why is my reed so hard? And oftentimes you'll do the rough scrape, you'll get it to vibrate easily, and then you'll let it rest, and you'll come back and it's too hard. Maybe the reed opened up some, maybe the vibrations just magically, poof, disappeared. So these next few videos will actually be in a series, and I'll address 3 of the most common problems as to why your reed might be too hard. In this first video, it's all about the tip and the heart of the reed. So let's dive in a little closer and I'll show you what I mean. So the first thing you want to do when you're testing if your reed is too hard is to crow the reed. You want to first search for a peep. That means putting the reed in your mouth, maybe only this far, and seeing if you can blow a minimal amount of air to get kind of a whimper sound, and it sounds like this. You can tell in this peep, it's not peeping very much. It's very effortful, and so that tells me I need more cane out of the tip of this reed and maybe some other places as well. So that is different from the whole crow. The whole crow of the reed, you put the reed up until the thread. But if you don't have a peep, you're really not going to have a crow. So today we are talking about the peep. Okay, so if your reed is too hard and it's not peeping, you'll do this. Go ahead and take your plaque, put it in your reed. And you really want to use the plaque to help you guide where you need to scrape next. Now, you'll want a U shape, kind of like you see here, but mine's pretty thick. The outside edges will be thinner. Let's see if I can show you. Point to it. Yeah, the outside edges will be thinner on each side, and then you'll see a nice gradual slope here. And then when you turn it this way towards you, you should also see a little bit of a slope. And you can kind of tell where I've taken cane out already on the sides of the heart and on the tip. Here's the other side. So those are really the motions and the positionings of my reed that I'm using. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start in the tip. And again, this reed has only had a day 1 scrape. All right, so I'm looking at my tip. I see some thick places in here, so I'll try to work where you can see what I'm doing. I'll work a little bit on this left side. I'm not taking a whole lot of cane out. I'm just seeing where the thick places are, and then I'm tilting my plaque up to guide me as to what to do next. So this side. Just a little bit. Other side. Let's flip. Okay, I'm going to wet it. All right. Then the side of the tip. You'll notice it's thicker in the middle, but right here on the corner, it's a little thick. So I'm just going to very pinpointedly work right there. That can free up so many vibrations. We want to leave the integrity of the center of the tip. But if it's too much, it's just not going to vibrate. The cane has to get through there. And this one is just a little bit too thick. I always save this for my day 2 scrape because I don't want to take out too much too soon, which you absolutely can do. Okay. All right, once the tip is thinner, when you tilt the plaque up, then you just want to check the blend of your tip and your heart, because they need to work together. You see how that's looking much nicer in the tip and on this side. Still could do a little bit more, but okay, so check for symmetry, the bottom corners of your tip line. And if the reed is, I would crow the reed here, see if it peeps better. And if it's not, then I would work right here. Mine, feel like I have a nice blend here in this reed, so I don't want to do too much more. But right in here, see where the V is? You don't want to scrape on the V necessarily, but right behind it, That's the nice blend you want. Other side. That's what we're looking for. So when we let our reeds rest for the next time we pull it out, we want to make sure it's vibrating. So let's check our peep now and see if we made any improvements. Okay, that is a lot better. Stay tuned for part 2 of why your reed might be too hard. So I just put together an oboe reed making troubleshooting guide, and I'm excited to share it with you all. Basically, it lists all of the issues that you might stumble across when you're making reeds. It tells you why that might have happened and how to prevent it or fix your reed to make it play better and fix the issue. So I'll put that in the description box if you're interested. Check it out. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.